hold on to that because that's your hope and your belief, and that you're going to go outside and know it's going to rain and carry an umbrella. It's just you want to keep that in you.
Mm-hmm. You don't
So
want to let go of that.
no, yeah. So the most phenomenal experience, like I said, I wish it for all of you, is I had an audition here in LA for the Buddig, and then I had an audition for Burger King. They were both shooting on the 23rd. Can't be in Chicago for Buddig and here for Burger King, but I something in me said, I want the Buddig. I want to go to Chicago
Now,
and
what's the name of the first commercial? The what?
Buddig, Buddig.
The buddy.
Yeah, it's a lunch meat. If you look in your refrigerator department in the stores, it's a very economical lunch meat for people. They have all kinds of array of lunch meat that you could ever want. So I just said I want to be their buddy grandma. That's what I want. Now on Burger King, I would have had a to me, they had built up my part, but it just didn't feel like for whatever reason, just like going to Bandstand, I wanted to go to Chicago and be Grandma Buddig. So I had to make a choice. Now, Burger King was not too happy because, but I just had to do it because I knew this was right. So I went to Chicago. Now, I was there for 5 days just a week ago, and okay, the experience that I hope all of you have in your life, and if you stick in there, you can have it. So there I am. I have my wardrobe. I get there next day, my wardrobe fitting, and the next 2 days I have 12-hour shoots. I'm the star of every single episode that they did, and they brought in other actors that I worked with for the next 2 days. So that was I'm 79. That's a 12-hour day twice in a row. Oh, yes. But again, it's that passion that you get the energy to do it. So that was enough to happen for me. But that wasn't all they got had planned here. I get a Zoom call for Amazon that they want to Zoom the call back, and everybody else they brought into the studio here. I said, I'm in Chicago. So they Zoomed me in the Marriott hotel room. There I am and trying to get my sleep and get ready for the production, but I can't turn down the Zoom call. I do the Zoom call and I end up getting the Amazon commercial.
Wow.
So here
I
I am,
mean, this is amazing.
Chicago. So now I have the Amazon, and that's not all. I had two movies to read for. I could only do one because if I did the other one, it really would have taken from the production, and that's where I owed my allegiance. So I did the one, and that was for Pitt, the HBO TV series. So I did that, and I haven't heard yet. And that's not all. Then I get a call to be on General Hospital to do my audition. So all this is happening at once, and I'm saying, "Oh my gosh! Oh wow! Wow! Thank you, God! Thank you, God!" And then when I was doing the fitting, I'm looking at the table. They have a bubbly soda can. I just did that commercial. Then I go home to the Marriott Hotel, and they're playing my Coventry on TV. And then I go downstairs to talk to the front desk people, and they had looked me up and realized that with the rock and roll revolution and bandstand, and we did all that. And I was treated like royalty. This was all happening like one big happy acting bubble that we're all wanting, you know? And
Right.
then I tell the front desk person, I said, I have to get a manicure. And she said, well, the manicures are you have to walk across the parking lot to go to the nail salon. And I said, okay. She said, I am not letting you walk. You are a legend. I'm going to get my car, the front desk lady, and I'm going to drive you across the parking lot to the nail salon. Then I get in the car and she said, oh, I can't believe you're sitting here. I mean, if ever I realized that, yeah, I have accomplished something in my life, it was this last trip. And I just feel blessed that that kind of abundance. So it is possible. And when it happens for all of you, it's going to be fun.
Wow, Bunny, I am so happy for you. I really am.
Thank you.
Because I mean, I've seen you over the years. We've been watching each other going back and forth with agents and all of
Oh,
that. Oh my goodness. And you always said, I'm just gonna stick with it. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stick with my dreams. And I was at the gym, I want to say it was about maybe a month or two ago.
hmm
And I was just all in my mind and everything because I've been in transition, I'll say, from the 9 to 5 world. And it's been a challenge, because it was like a Linus blanket for me,
Yeah.
like having that blanket, I just felt so secure. And in reality, it was not security at all. But one day I was at the gym and I'm just working out on the treadmill and I look up
hmm
and I see this commercial and I go, oh, there's Bunny.
Oh,
I think it was Coventry. I think it was the Coventry commercial.
yeah.
And I go, there's Bunny. And then I guess 3 weeks later, I'm working out again, right? And I look up and I see you coming down in a car or something with, three other women. What was that commercial?
Oh my gosh, it's a 2025 Super Bowl commercial, which really it just popped me out. I mean, when I think of since that commercial, it's been nonstop.